What is up, YouTube? Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome back to another beautiful morning episode of Gains and Glory. Time is currently just before 4:54 in the AM. And if you guessed that we're going to do 30 minutes of cardio on the bike, you'd be spot on. So, nothing much as per the usual. Same old, same old. Woke up this morning 166.2, just about maybe point 0.4. Feeling pretty decent. And yesterday we upped the cals by 50. So I did actually end up sleeping quite a bit better than I did the past few days. So I think I'm going to try and keep it at that, see if it makes a difference. And then, maybe it won't be the biggest deciding factor in anything. But, if I don't end up gaining fat too fast, I think I'll keep it at that because these past few weeks, looks to me like we've been either losing fat or staying the same. And so I'd rather kind of up it a little bit just to know for sure I'm at least a slight surplus, which is kind of where I want to be. And yeah, if I can lower stress in any way possible, that's ideal. But I'm going to get in there, do our 30 minutes, and I'll see you guys on the flip side for a little bit of a check-in and a post-cardio freaking lift. All right, so currently headed to the gym. It's been about an hour 30 since we finished cardio. It's about 7:12, 7:15. And so kind of doubt the gym's going to be empty, but it is a Saturday, so you never really know. But either way, a bit of legs on the itinerary. Actually looks like it is empty. So that'll be kind of nice. Yeah, bit of hamstrings, bit of quad, bit of some wider leg press, calves, and then we'll pretty much be done. So nice and quick, succinct, still tough and tense. Get in there and get started. All right, so first exercise here is going to be some lying curl. So, obviously they don't have a seated one here, so lying is the second best thing. I mean, I could do RDLs as well, but that's just kind of a lot, going into squat right after. But I think last time 140 for 8.5 was top. So if I can get 140 for like 10, stick with it for 2 sets, it'll be solid. That's going to be the aim. So get on with it. Okay. I think I was solid like 8.759 around there. I'll have to watch the footage back, but we'll do one more. Yeah, watch the footage back and we got like 9.5 that first set, so +1 and like a match for the second. That's fine in my book, so move on to some squat. All right, so first set of squat, big reduction in the load. So normally, I was squatting like 250, like 85 pounds more than this pretty much for a while, and it was just getting to the point where I felt like I was hitting my back more than I was my quads, which is just not ideal, So dropping down to 165, but a bit higher rep hopefully, and really, really controlling the way down and making sure the quads are getting pushed out, and that's the primary mover. So we'll do this for like maybe a mesocycle, a few weeks, see how how it goes recovery wise, quad wise, all that sort of stuff. And hey, if we see gains, we'll keep doing it this way, right? But should be better in the back. And so 165, I think we got like 7 at the big gym last time, so let's see how this goes. Actually, this is 185. Just realized. All right, man. So I stopped that set because I felt like my butt starting to rise on those last few. It's like that last rep, a lot of back feel, but the first like 6 or 7, very minimal. So honestly, I don't know. Almost inclined to lower the weight a bit more. Well, it's all to 8, so we'll do one more. Maybe we'll lower it, keep it the same. We'll see. Okay. All right. That was a solid 7.5. So basically just 2 more sets, calves and adductor or whatever. See if we can get that done. Okay, so pretty much done with the quad focus stuff. So normally we do like a leg press or something, but might as well just do like a wide stance, bit heavier weight, kind of adductor glute bias squat. Still going to try and keep the back disengaged, but a bit less emphasis on like super strict knees forward kind of form. I'm thinking one set, maybe two max will be good. Whew. Man, I was grinding for 6. Oh, I got to like the bottom there, and I was really inclined to start using my back, and I was like, nope. Man, the like adductor and glute, but really the adductor feel was insane. So, bit of humbling, but I think better form nonetheless. So we'll do one more. We'll call it wraps on the legs, besides calves. Ooh. Oh man, it was solid. You could have got one more there, but back was starting to kick in a lot. So, all right, still good. Finish up with some abs and calves. All right, so a bit of cable abs. I think like 70 for around 6 or 7 was like what we got last time we did this here. So I could aim for 8 or so. We'll see. But the most important thing is that every rep feels good. You get a good contraction, right? So let's get it. Alright, this is a solid 10. Finally finish off the calves. We'll be done. Alright, so final real set here is gonna be calves. Single leg. Last time I got 175 for like 7 or 8. So 175 plus the clip this time. I don't know what it is, probably like 10 pounds, maybe 5 pounds, probably 5. And we'll hit that for, whatever we can. That'll be a good little segue. So, bit of a wider stance. Try and get like a full quad or calf activation. Because there's kind of two heads, so you can kind of bias inward versus outward tilt of the foot. So, wide stance, neutral foot, you kind of get both. And then, yeah, see if we can hit this for like anywhere 5 and above. Okay. Ooh, definitely a lower rep side, but I'll take it. Let's do the right leg and we'll be done. Okay. Probably jumped the gun a little bit, raising the weight, but yeah, it was also, final exercise, a bit more fatigued. Still, I'll take it. I'm not really mad about that. So that's it. Let's go freaking pose down, see what we got going on. All right, little post lift pose down. So today we hit what? 2 sets of lying ham curl, 2 sets of heel elevated squat, 2 sets of wide stance squat, 1 set of abs, and then 1 set of freaking calves. So should be relatively pumped. Let's see what we got going on under the hood. Whew. Okay. Oh yeah. That's something of a pump if I do say so myself. Ugh. I feel like this right leg's really freaking blowing up. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but you guys tell me in the comments, does it look bigger than normal? I think so. Left leg's not lagging too far behind either. Let's start left side today. Oh man. Yeah, safe to say, the pump is there. Now the water retention is at an all-time high. I think I am going to start lowering salt a little bit. I think it's starting to get a bit too high, but nothing we can't fix. With experimentation, that's the whole reason I'm starting to track salt, so I can get this down, right? So maybe we start removing a bit of salt towards the end of the day. But regardless, feeling pretty damn freaking happy with this. So that said, not too much more to say. I guess actually we can get a quick little ab pose down going, right? Because we did hit abs. Okay, got a little something. But yeah, pretty happy with the growth so far. Obviously, we're making a bit of changes with the programming, but I think it's for the better. Again, we'll do this for a few weeks, month, see how it goes. Lower weight, kind of more calf focus, not calf focus, quad focused, stance wise, pushing the knees out. See if that makes a difference in calf gains or quad gains. I don't know, I'm confusing the two, but well, they're both areas I need to work on, so maybe that's why. But we're doing the right thing regardless. So that said, not too much more to say, and one more day closer to the imminent drop. A little something I got planned for all you guys, and I think we'll do a lot of good work. So that said, keep checking the description, keep being excited. Soon enough there'll be something new. And regardless, you guys know the freaking drill. Stay lean, stay huge, stay hungry. Thanks for checking in, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Gains and Glory, hopefully soon. Hopefully a little bit of upper. See you guys then. Peace.